Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. My guest is Larry Reaugh, President and CEO of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Jim.
What kind of financing update do you have for us today?
We'll be closing next week. I can tell you we're going to be oversubscribed. We're going to be well-financed. And the plan is that hopefully we won't be looking at another financing for a year and a half to 2 years because we have a lot of warrants coming due. And they should dovetail into this financing to keep the company active. So first big one is around $3 million. So that would take us through the rest of the year and into next year. But I just want to let people know that really the long-term plan is that we don't have to go back to the market for a while. And I expect that we will have some sort of an agreement with a fairly major company, hopefully in the next sometime this year. So again, that would eliminate needs to finance. There's other exciting things happening. You see that Apple is talking to Cobalt suppliers for supply of Cobalt. Well, all I can say is that we've seen this with Volkswagen. Other companies are talking about getting long-term contracts, but the problem is there's no Cobalt available. So I wish them all luck. And eventually they will turn to look at recycling. First thing about recycling is it's a much faster route to production of cobalt, lithium, or any of the other cathode metals than a mining operation. I've been in mining all my life. I know that these things can take, up to 7, 8, 9 years to get them into production. Smaller scale operations are much shorter. But you still have to go through the same permitting, the same getting permission from the federal government on water. It just goes on and on and on. And with the recycling, we could locate an industrial park anywhere in the world, as long as they've got water for the system, which we would reuse, and we have no waste streams. And this would come from the dealing with scraps or dealing with lithium-ion vehicle batteries. When it comes to the other types of batteries for handheld devices and iPhones, etc., then, recoveries may not. And I just say may not be in the 100% range. But we don't know that until we do it. Now, the other thing that's been happening with more and more frequency is the interest in manganese. As you know, that's where the company got its name, and that's where this recycling got its start, off of our manganese patent that we actually developed a process that competes with China cost-wise for producing electrolytic manganese metals and electrolytic manganese dioxide. We'd like to see the prices go up further, but I can see that that's going to happen here probably in the near future. Right now, the only one that could set up to meet demand and just put more production on stream is China. And but the move, especially in the United States, is to move away from imports. So I just want to let people know we haven't forgotten about our manganese project. That was taken right through to a pre-feasibility study back in 2012, and the price of the metal defeated the company at that time. So manganese is much on our radar. So I just want people to know that I probably will be doing some kind of an update on the manganese project that we did back in between 2007 and 2012, and to familiarize new shareholders with the fact that the company has another iron in the fire. And of course, we can't forget about our Cobalt project. up in out of New Hazelton, central BC here, north central BC, that has got some high-grade cobalt that was shipped off of it, along with some very high-grade gold. And that will be worked on by our joint venture partner this year. So, you know, all I can see in my looking glass is a lot of favorable things and that are going to happen for the company. It's like a perfect storm coming up. Shortage of cobalt, the interest now in recycling, another big report on recycling has came out, and they've talked about us as being a leader in the recycling, hydrometallurgical recycling sector. So we're getting that recognition. And I just want the shareholders to know that without them, we wouldn't be here. You know, we need the shareholders, you know, reaching in their pockets to put money in the company, including the insiders, and to keep this whole ship moving.
Larry, can you remind people where you're traded, under what symbols, and how they can contact the company?
We're traded on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF. We're traded in Frankfurt, Germany under the symbol 2AM. And we're can be contacted, or you can go and do a lot of due diligence on our site at AmericanManganeseInc.com. You can contact the company or myself at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com, or give me a phone call at 778-574-4444.
Larry, thanks for the update.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh, President and CEO of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. We were speaking on February 23rd.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.